So the current MLS season is almost over. Right now we are in the playoffs at the time of recording this video. And this season has brought us a lot of ups and downs, as always any MLS season does. And a lot of rebrands or reworks of certain logos for some teams. And I figured, why not look ahead to next season's team list? We got one or two new teams next season and talk about all the newest logos we're going to see next season and just, rank them. So in this video, guys, what's up? My name is Drew. Today, we're going to rank all the newest 2022 edition MLS logos right here. I haven't been to the channel in a long time. I've missed recording, missed you guys, missed talking about soccer. No one I know in real life gives a shit about it. So when I come here and let it all out, it's nice. Okay, quick disclaimer on how I'm going to rank these logos so you guys don't get confused or butthurt, but I'm sure a lot of you guys will get butthurt because some of your teams' logos, they suck. So, number one, I'm going to rank them in a tier list type fashion. There's going to be different levels, rank them accordingly. I could have done a 1 through number 28, but first of all, there's 28 freaking logos. I didn't feel like making a 20-hour video on all that. I figured this is the easiest and just most convenient way to really lay out the logos in like a big setting. You guys can see it all laid out nice and neat. Number two is I'm not going to go too much into depth with each of these logos. I'm not going to explain why it's a fucking circle, why they have a fucking swan in there, why this bird looks this way, or why it's this color. MLS and their badges always look like, we put this line here to represent the growth of MLS soccer. Oh, we made this logo a circle because we believe in the circle of life. Like, come on, that's a bunch of bullshit sometimes, okay? They just fucking wanted to make it a certain way, and I'm sorry. Okay, if you guys don't like that, I'm being real. Just gotta be real with you guys. So that is my top two things. Number three, it's just my opinion. If you get butthurt, the best way to show me your butthurt is by subscribing and liking the video. That would really get me. So, without further ado, guys, let's just get to it. Hey, I'm up here now. Look, hey, what's up? Here we go. We're at the tier list. As you can see, all of our beautiful MLS logos are down here at the bottom. And the rankings go as such, and I'll explain them. Iconic. The logo, I might not like it, but it's fucking iconic, okay? And you'll see what kind of badges go there, so you'll see. I love it. I love the logo. I like the way it looks, like the colors, like how it looks, just it looks cool. Solid, it's just, I don't like it. I don't love it, but I like it. It's a solid logo for that team, blah, blah, blah. Ugly or boring, it's just, dude, it's either it's an ugly fucking logo, or it's just a fucking boring logo, or I just don't fucking like it. So that is the rankings. Let's get to it. Let's go alphabetically, though. So let's start off with number one, which is Atlanta United. Atlanta's expansion season in the 2017 was one to remember. They made the playoffs in their first debut season with Tata Martino. They had Joseph Martinez. Pity Martinez, I think, was around too. Miguel Almiron already. Great classic players. They won the 2018 MLS Cup. Just looking at this logo, I recognize that this team is iconic. Yes, they have not been in the league that long, but I bet you a lot of fucking people know them more than they know, let's say, Real Salt Lake. They have one of the largest, if not the largest, fan base in MLS. Very devoted, very big, beautiful stadium. Of course, they share with an NFL team, but still, you see that stadium and you think about the Falcons and you think about Atlanta United, this team, and you see this logo, it's iconic. So number one already go in the iconic section. Let's go up now to the second team alphabetically, of course. Austin FC, one of the newest teams here in MLS. Matthew McConaughey being one of the biggest figures to be part of this team and just the whole media and just everything marketing about it. Logo wise, I like it. I love the colors. I love that cool, like, retro neon green looking thing. I love the fucking tree. Don't know what it means. Don't care. I like it. I love it. I love it section. There we go. Next up, we've got Charlotte FC, the newest team we're going to see next season here in MLS for the 2022 campaign. I like this logo. I think I like it. I'm more of a circle logo kind of guy myself. I like that they went with the circle. I like that little crown there in the middle. Don't know what it means again, but you know what? I'm just going based on what I see because this is what the common sports fan is going to see, and that's how I'm ranking these freaking logos, so don't get upset. I don't love it. I like it. Don't know too much about the team so far, but I think if they have a good, successful season, they could probably bumped up to, who knows, iconic, but that's going to be hard shoes to fill there. But yeah, I think it's solid. One for every category so far. Let's see if we can find one in the ugly/boring section. Oh shit, look at that. Chicago Fire is right up next. Oh, Chicago Fire, where the hell you at? Here you are. This looks like a baseball logo. Okay, it looks like Chicago Cubs. It's just that I look at it and I don't see anything that reminds me of, first of all, the oldest logo, and also doesn't remind me anything about like a soccer team. Like there's no words in it, first of all, to say football club or soccer club, whatever the fuck you want to call it here in MLS. Nothing. It's just a fucking C with a little star in the middle. Is that a fire? I don't know. This looks like a fire to me. So it doesn't make any sense, and I think it's ugly. Sorry, Chicago fans, but first of all, I think it was better than the. I mean, I think it's the first rebrand they had a couple like last year or something was ugly too, but I maybe trying to make it a little more simplified here, but I think it just went a little too simple for my liking. So ugly/boring section for you, Chicago Fire. FC Cincinnati, I this is one of the worst fucking teams ever in MLS, at least in recent times. There was a lot of hype of this team coming into the league when they had an expansion team announced, and like, you know, the big rivalry with Columbus Crew, the This Is Hell rivalry, derby, whatever you want to call it. Like, I just look at this logo and I see a team that's just total ass. So I don't like it. Boring/ugly. It's ugly to me because the team is trash. On to Colorado Rapids. First of all, congrats on a successful campaign for you guys this season. I did not expect, I don't think a lot of people expected them to be finish as high as they did or just do as well as they did this season. I think solid. It's you know Colorado's cold, has mountains. You see a soccer ball, you see mountains, you see Colorado Rapids. Like, all right, that sounds cool. Definitely a soccer logo, and that's what it looks like. And I think it's solid. On now to Columbus Crew. Now this was a rebrand where it sparked a lot of controversy, as always Columbus Crew does with MLS. If they want to do something crazy like move to Austin or change the team's name, drop the Crew part, people are going crazy. Even non-Columbus fans are going crazy about them dropping the name Crew from their team name. Like, instead of Columbus Crew, they'd be called Columbus FC or SC, whatever you want to call it. And even I was like, all right, this is a little stupid. This team's been through enough. I think the original logo, I'll put a logo here if you can see it real quick, with the three guys just chilling, like, yeah, we just fucking built the stadium from scratch and took a picture right after and put on the logo. Like, that's what it looked like to me. I thought that was kind of corny. I mean, a lot of you nostalgic fans might like it, but I thought it was fucking corny. The rebrand after that, though, when I had the big circle, the checkers, I think that looked cool. And it was iconic because they did so good in recent times, Columbus Crew, and I just see that logo. You know, I see Yazzie Zars, let's say, scoring a goal, and I see that big, beautiful yellow kit, the big, beautiful circle logo right there. It looks so good. So I don't know why they had to go ahead and change it again so soon to this piece of shit. So it goes in the boring section. DC United, I think this is a pretty good rebrand from their old reddish looking logo. The bird was there too. I didn't like that one either, but I think this one is solid nonetheless. Can't give too much love to a DC fan because I'm a Philly fan, so I have to give this to the solid because it's solid. It is a nice logo. I'll give them that. FC Dallas, you see this logo and you see the word FC Dallas, Football Club Dallas. Oh, that means it's a soccer team in Texas. And I can tell it's Texas because it has that big-ass star right there. And a fucking bull, ox, or like water buffalo? No, like you see this and you automatically know it's Texas. And like it just fits. It just fits. I think it's solid. Nothing crazy. I don't love it. But it's solid nonetheless. Houston Dynamo FC. Oh, man. This was another rebrand where like a lot of people were really butthurt about it. And like nobody really liked it. They were kind of like upset and blah, 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 blah. The old logo, I didn't like either. This one, I don't love, but I think it's okay. It also looks like a baseball logo, but not as bad as the fucking Chicago Cubs down here. But it's definitely better than what they had before. I'm sorry. I know there's a lot of Houston fans that watch my channel, and I'm sorry, but I think it's okay. Sporting Kansas City, or formerly known as the KC Wizards. I like their Wizards logo better. I don't know why, because it looked nostalgic or just looked retro, like I'd play it on a PlayStation 2 or something. Like, it looks cool. This one is okay. Nothing crazy. I don't know what those fucking stripes mean. It reminds me of Dom Dwyer wearing the kit. Like, it's fine. It's solid. On now to LA Galaxy. This automatically iconic. Why? This is one of the most successful teams of all time in MLS. They honestly look, they are like the Real Madrid of MLS. They always want to sign the biggest names, and they have fucking David Beckham, fucking Landon Donovan, fucking Chicharito, fucking Zlatan Ibrahimovic. It's like, come on, lots of big names. Robbie Keane, like players who were just really, really good in their primes, and then came to MLS here for LA Galaxy, but still made a name for themselves, made an impact to the team and the league, and that's what we associate LA Galaxy with, just being like the Galacticos here in MLS. Bruce Arena, of course, being a very successful manager with them as well, winning lots of MLS Cups and supporter shields, blah 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 blah. This logo, I hope they don't change it anytime soon because it's so recognizable. At least to me, one of the most recognizable logos in MLS currently. It's just iconic. With LA, let's go over now to the rivals of LA Galaxy, to this nice, sleek logo. I would not say it's iconic because they have not had the most success like LA Galaxy has. They got to do more than just fucking choke in the playoffs. Like, they got to do more for me to think it's iconic. It could definitely be iconic. If they had a couple seasons like Atlanta did, they would definitely be here on iconic because it's a beautiful logo. It's sleek. They have a bunch of supportive and passionate fans behind them. Their stadium is fucking beautiful. Will Ferrell is awesome. Supportive scene. Like, this is a great team. I wish I lived in LA because I would be fucking rocking that jersey or just rocking any kind of clothing or attire that this logo was on. I'd be rocking it. But yes, I love it. Not iconic, but I love it. Go down south of the border. Well, not south of the border, bro. Come on. South of the country. All the way down to Florida. And we have here the Inter Miami logo. And I'm going to put it here as I love it. I look at this and I like the pink and black. I like it. I see it and I'm like, you know what? They probably have really nice jerseys, like, or kits, whatever you want to call them. It looks so nice. It's sleek. The two swans are there. They look like they're in like a fucking argument. They're like fighting, husband and wife. Whatever. Don't want to look at each other? Fine. I'm going to take the picture anyway. Don't know what it means, but it looks cool, right? It looks cool. It looks nice. Fun fact, I believe this logo inspired the Tactical Manager TV logo that he has now currently. And if I'm wrong, Filippo, sorry, but I'm pretty sure that is what I heard you say one time. Minnesota United's up next, and I think it's solid. Nothing too crazy for me. Big ass bird fucking flexing on me right there with his big ass wing. Like, I'm just like, all right, it looks cool. Nice star up top. Don't know what it means, but it looks nice. I don't love it. I like it. It's solid. Okay. Club Football in Montreal, bro. Okay. The old Montreal logo, I didn't mind. I think it was also solid. This one, maybe some fans like it. I don't really interact with too many Montreal fans, and I didn't really see people talk about this too much, at least on my timeline or like my videos or whatever. But I don't like it. So I don't know what the common knowledge or common support of this logo is around the MLS world community. But I think it looks like a fucking snowflake. Like, I know Canada's cold, but you gotta put a fucking snowflake. Nashville SC, another team who's pretty found really good success early on in their expansion. Making the playoffs, having an okay MLS's back tournament, whatever. But it's I don't know. I don't. Nashville, I was excited to see in the league. I don't like their logo at all. It looks like it's a cutting board, and someone had like a big chunk of meat in the shape of an N, and then fucking played Fruit Ninja on it and just da 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 da, and now I left it like that. Like, it's okay. I think it's ugly. Sorry, Nashville. New England Revolution, one of the biggest rebrands and most anticipated probably and most overdue, I would say. The original New England Revolution logo I didn't like. I thought it was really outdated. I thought it was about time they changed it. Maybe some of you Revolution fans hated it because you liked being the only team to have the same logo since the beginning of fucking MLS time. That's cool. That's a good flex to have. That's true. But I think it just looks so off compared to all the other logos here around it. It just looked wrong. And I'm glad they really updated it because I love the new logo. It looks cool. It's so significant. They kept the name New England Revolution right on there and a big ass R. I think it looks cool. It looks like a rose. I love it. Flowery, dude. Put a fucking flower on my kid jersey. I'll wear it. I like that. I love it. Sticking with the new, let's go to New York. Boy, Red Bull, garbage. I hate any Red Bull marketing or like brands that are teams like New York Red Bulls, Red Bull Salzburg, Red Bull Leipzig. I'm sure there's more out there somewhere, but I just don't like it. Red Bulls, New York Red Bulls 2 in USL. I don't like it. I know it's the Red Bulls, but like, dude, it sounds so first of all, Red Bull, it sounds so conceited. They're buying a team and calling it New York Red Bulls. Let's bring back the fucking Metro Stars. Get rid of this Red Bull shit. It's so ugly. Sticking with New York, let's go over to New York City FC, NYCFC, baby. Solid logo, ugly stadium. You guys gotta get the fuck out of Yankee Stadium. Ugly stadium, but nice, solid logo. Nothing too crazy. It's like I said, I like the circle. It's just the middle where it says the NYCFC. It just looks like a lot of fucking. It looks like a clusterfuck. Like it looks like there's so much going on that I don't understand. But still, the colors look nice. The shape looks nice. Solid. Back to Florida for Orlando City FC. Bro, I love this logo. Fun fact about your boy Drew. Lions are my favorite animal. But you know what's fucking more badass than a lion flexing? A lion with the fucking sun as its mane, bro. Like, that's so awesome. I love it. Since Orlando City became an expansion team, I was like, dude, that logo is fire. If I lived down there, I'd be rocking that too. Just like my LAFC jersey, I'd be rocking if I lived in LA. But this looks so cool. I love it, Orlando. My team right here, the Union, Philadelphia Union boy, hashtag dupe. I love it. I think it looks the same from the old logo before. It's just lighter. They kind of touched up the colors, made it a little brighter. I liked that. I hated how dark it looked before. It reminded me of those ugly, dark bimbo kits that they had early on in their expansion in 2010. Like, I did not like it at all. But I love this logo. It's beautiful. That snake looks great. I like it. Timbers. I would say this is a solid logo. I was gonna put in the ugly, but I felt like it is ugly because it just looks so stupid. Like it's just a fucking like tree top with an axe. But I know a lot of Portland fans are gonna get upset. But yeah, I think it's just nothing crazy. It's not too ugly. It's not too gray. It's not iconic yet. It's just solid. San Jose Earthquakes, I do think has a nice logo right there. It's solid, nothing too special, nothing too crazy. It is a solid logo, so I'm gonna put it right there in the solid section. Next up is Seattle Sounders, which is another and probably the third and maybe the final iconic logo we have here on the tier list here. Seattle Sounders, again, one of the most successful teams. I feel like it's such a good team. Maybe not because they buy the biggest names or like try to make the biggest purchases like LA Galaxy does, but I think they're good at getting players who make a name for themselves in the league with Seattle, like Rui Diaz, Jordan Morris, Christian Roldan. Like he's good for Seattle Sounders. Okay, don't worry. But players like that, like they make a name for themselves and then become household names because they play for Seattle Sounders, not because they were before like LA Galaxy, but because they were in Seattle. I think that is iconic. And you know Seattle, if you know Seattle here in America, you know about the freaking needle thing that they have there in Seattle. So I like that they put that in the logo itself. Toronto FC, again, one of the most iconic logos here. One of the most, maybe not one of the most successful teams, but still a very successful team here in MLS. I look at this and it's iconic because I think about one of the best players to ever grace MLS, Sebastian Giovinco. Fucking killed it when he came into the league. That little dude was like absolutely crazy. Scoring goals, making assists, dribbling, making the defenders look fucking dumb. But it's great. I think it was iconic. Love the logo. Last but certainly not least, sticking with our Canadian friends, Vancouver Whitecaps. Do I have room for this? Yeah, I do have room for this. Solid. Nothing. I don't love it. I don't think it's anything too fancy schmancy. But it's a Whitecap, and you see Whitecaps in the logo. It's Vancouver. It looks good. Solid. Look at that beautiful tier list, guys. We're finally done here. I think it looks great. I love it. It looks amazing. It's such a fun thing to do, ranking these logos, and I cannot wait for the rest of these MLS playoffs to finish, and also for the new season to see what else could happen to some of these logos. We could probably have a bunch of new logos for the next season, and you best believe that we will be ranking them here on the channel. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for sticking with me so long after all the ups and downs on the channel. I really appreciate you guys. Love you guys. I'll see you next time. Peace.